would also like to begin by um, going back several years and thank ISOC who trained us through the networking workshop events going back 10 years ago that helped us to become advocates of law and policy reform in our respective countries. So I would begin by commending ISOC, its board of trustees, together with its CEO and its fantastic team for putting together such an amazing, excellent event to celebrate the 20th anniversary of ISOC. We have heard over the last days that predicting the future is notoriously difficult. While technology trends may be easier to predict, applications and reactions of users and communities will be much more difficult to predict. In this context, from a developing country and a regulatory government perspective, I would say that the role of government and policymakers may be even harder to predict in the next 20 years because in most cases, governments all over the world will tend to merely react to social economic requirements and changes rather than being proactive or being more responsive to them. We live in an era, this kind of era today, where policy and law changes are traditionally behind technology and innovation, and that is a universal assumption. The challenges for the future is how well governments and reform efforts would respond to much faster evolution of technology and innovation than what we see today. Looking at the next 20 years and speaking from a developing South Asian perspective and coming from a region with a significant ongoing investment towards ICT development and e-government applications, I feel that governments and policymakers globally will be compelled to play a more significant role in connecting and empowering people with internet and associated tools and technologies. Otherwise, they will be left behind and will not be part of the information society that we are talking of. We heard from many speakers that the broadband gap is bigger than the digital divide, and that more than 2/3 of the world's people don't have access to broadband, let alone the internet. I see this as a challenge for governments and policymakers, and how they respond to this challenge will shape the internet in the next 20 years. In order to meet this connectivity challenge, which I would like to call the connectivity challenge, I feel that governments globally will be compelled to adopt the multi-stakeholder model in their respective countries to ensure that their countries get the best when utilizing public funds to connect everybody. So technicians, academia, private sector, civil society, and others will have a more significant role in their respective countries to contribute towards ICT development and policy reform efforts than what we see at present. That's my hope. Such stakeholders will be able to help governments build localized applications at a significant lower cost to enable a more effective and efficient use of technology, covering sectors such as health, education, and public utilities. The effective use of technology in these sectors will define the role of governments in their respective societies in the next 20 years to come. To cite an example in my own country, many of the local content, internet content that we see spread across the rural communities, and those tools which empower less able people to access the internet. For example, the Braille to text and the text to Braille software that help disabled blind people access the internet were all developed not by government but by local stakeholders, academia, the private sector, and civil society groups. So I would think that it may be prudent to project the multi-stakeholder model in this context so that this model will become more sustainable within developing countries as well in the future. As we increase the penetration of global internet in the next decade, we may also see government reactions becoming more subtle And also, they'll be compelled to be more transparent because people who are connected will be asking them to do so. With more and more people and segments of society using social networking tools and other empowerments, governments will be compelled to use the same tools to respond and address the needs of their respective societies. They can't use the traditional ways of communicating with their people. In the next 20 years, hopefully, with greater connectivity, governments will be compelled, in my view, to focus even more on safer and more secure internet for all users, including children. And I feel this is an area where the government's role will have to be significantly present in defining the roadmap for the internet going forward. Thank you.